right, hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Mac Paladin's Retro Gaming Emporium. We are playing, of course, Shining in the Darkness for the Sega Genesis from 1991, and this is part 2. Well, I hope, first of all, can everybody hear me? That's important. Yes, okay. Gotta make sure my microphone's actually working for a change, you know, that's I love doing a perfect intro and then blowing it because I don't have my microphone turned on or the input source right or something to that effect. And apparently my browser source constantly has to be refreshed. But we'll call this a new season. And as a result, I need a new overlay, and so there it is. This is called Brave Series. It's created by Owned 3D or Owned or whatever they're calling themselves these days. However you say that correctly. And I think it looks pretty slick. I made some modifications to it, of course, to reflect our nature here. And let me just test to make sure that the emotes are popping up. Pop a lurk chat. Lurk emote there. There it is. Look at that. Purdy. And let's put some hype in there too while we're at it. Boop. 5 hypes. Never less than 5. We've had a great week so far, and of course, donation drives and all that are still in effect. That never goes away. Gas money and all of that are still things we're looking for because I'm still behind on the bills, but I'm in danger of getting caught up. I've got a strategy and we're moving forward on that, so hopefully that'll all work out. But yeah. All right. So let's roll into this. Now, before I switch screens here really quickly, I do have to inform everybody that this really is episode 2 asterisk, because I spent about 8 hours or so, 8 to 10 hours off stream grinding levels. You'll see once I get started here. All right, so of course we're still playing Kega or Kega. Let's make sure we have sound in the game. There we go. I wonder if the volume control on my keyboard actually works here. There. Didn't need to be quite that loud. Actually, let's go ahead and add in the gas thing right here. Plop that right down there. Alrighty. Boop. We'll have to set something up where we issue challenges and whatnot. Also, once again, thanks to Varius for adjusting my microphone so that way it is not quite as foobar. All right. Are you here again to continue your adventure? Yes, you'll notice that my level was 21 if you caught that. Welcome back to the world of Shining in the Darkness. Alright, so we're going to go straight back into the dungeon so we can continue where we left off. Now, I have advanced no part of the plot. All I've done is grossly overlevel myself. And I'll actually show you how I did it so that way you can see my precise methodology here. But as you can see, from my levels here, main character's 21, Milo's 20, Pyro's 20. So we're just going to kind of breeze through the next section rather easily. So we go through this door here and we use the dwarf key. Now, from here on out, we have to watch for left turns. And the reason that we have to watch for left turns is because of this guy. Not these guys. Hold on. I'll trigger him. It doesn't take much effort. There he is. Now this was the mini boss from earlier that dropped the tiara, but now he appears at almost every left-hand turn in the dungeon. And as you can see, you get 40 experience and 50 gold per kill. So you do that for a few hours and you go up in level really rapidly. Now, obviously, in order to advance in level, we're going to need to get a lot more of those dudes. And also, in future caves, you see that puddle ahead? We're going to have to watch out for those because things like sirens and other water-based creatures will pop out of those. If there's holes in the ceiling, soul stealers can pop down. I mean, this game is... They thought of everything. For an RPG made in 1991, it's pretty impressive. Alright, let's, Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna blaze through some enemies for a while. And I'm looking for a staircase into the Cave of Strength, I believe is the place we're going. Oh, Kaiser Crab. Whatever shall I do? And it's like the encounter rate in this game is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. See this? Look at this. Didn't even take 2 steps. Alright, is that the staircase? Yeah. So before we do that, there's a few items I want to get. Not because I need them, but because I want them. I want them to sell. Could you imagine trying to do this at level 8? I can, I did it long ago. This encounter rate is ridiculous. This is why I overleveled. And I'll probably do it again off stream at some point in the not too distant future. Probably don't need any of that, but it's good sellable items. Alright, so now we're entering the Cave of Strength. And the game is at least courteous enough to notify you of that. Now let's see if I can get the maps from these pages to load. Excellent. All right. Let's see if I can interpret this. We're already starting to see variants. Let me show off a couple other things here real quick here. This is not bragging. This is just, again, to show you what lengths I went to in order to make this easy. So, I've gotten quite a few things. I've gone all the way up to like the 4th level sword. So I've got the long sword, bronze armor, the Madu, which is both a shield and a weapon. So it increases both stats, and I'm gonna have this for a long time. And then the steel helmet, and then for Milo, I got the long spear, even though it was way overpriced. The breastplate, which was a specialty item. I also got him a Madu, and now he's wearing the princess's tiara because it gives you a stat boost across the board. And then for Pyra, she's got the Thorn Whip, which attacks all enemies in a group. So if there's like 3 enemies together in a group, because usually what they do is they send you 2 groups of 3. So she can attack up to 3 enemies at once. And then I've got her, I think it's called the Hemp Robe, the Wood Shield, and the Magic Cap. So I was grinding like thousands of dollars, thousands of gold points there. Thousands of gold pieces. Oh, I know where I am now. See, and the Cave of Strength is weird because it has all these wide corridors. Okay, now I see it. Oh, there's a monster in this one. So yeah, for the time being, killing enemies is going to be pretty much a single round of me just whipping their asses with regular weapons. Hello, Doodles. Look, we have cat content. Up, it's another. And again, I'm doing this deliberately because I still want to continue leveling up organically while I'm going. This game does not get easier at all. In fact, we're not even in the main game proper while we're doing these trials. As a general rule, if you see torches on the wall, you're heading in the right direction for something. But I'm gonna catch and kill all these chest beaks. If God forbid the enemy does get a chance, hey Alex, if God forbid the enemy does get a chance to attack me, many of these enemies will inflict poison on me, which is why I'm getting a lot of depoisons. What? He cut and run? Coward. But yeah, we got a slight boost in experience. Oh, here's a new enemy type. Cave Goblin. Pyro's pretty much going to one-shot him with a Thorn Whip. As I said, I cheated a little bit, but it wasn't a cheat. It was just I grossly over-leveled for the section. Oh no, a Kaiser Crab. Whatever shall I do? Listen, I've been spreading dead crab legs all over this dungeon, so this is no threat to me. If I was still like level 10 or something, I might be a little bit worried. I gotta use one of these wisdom seeds. Huh. I mean, I can wander aimlessly for a while. I don't have to be like a man on a mission here. But yeah, inventory space is at this extreme premium here. This one goes all the way down here. Okay, this is the central room. Yeah, with these double wide corridors in the Cave of Strength, it's a little weird. Because it also doesn't plot it on the map. Okay. I need to do an about face here. Actually, I'm going to map out this whole thing. This is where we need to go. Ooh, and on this floor we get a forbidden box and a mithril ore, so we would definitely want to explore everything before we leave. Interesting. And there will be a couple of items that we won't be able to get until we get the magic rope later in the game, so... Yeah, here we go. This takes us to the sub-level. Now, the sub-level is also a place you can get dropped into by holes in the floor. And interestingly enough, if you overlay the maps on top of each other, they line up perfectly. God, I remember these enemies seeming so menacing the first time I encountered them. I think pumpkin heads are more threatening if you're under-leveled. So yeah, don't let the illusion of me destroying everything with reckless abandon fool you. This game is quite difficult if you don't prepare. See, there's one of the ceiling holes. You gotta watch out for these, because not only do you fall through them from the upper floor, but things can pop down and attack you. But we'll need to make note of this hole for later, because this one will correspond to a treasure chest that has something very valuable later in the game. Alright, so we've cleared out the sub-level. Go back upstairs now. So this time, we're gonna go this way past the puddles. And I'm just gonna kind of make a counterclockwise route around this dungeon. Hopefully get some people to level 22 and my magic users up to level 21 in the process. Especially since the enemies currently are zero threat. Now we go another cave deep and it's probably going to get a little harder. But I want this to go as smoothly as possible in every episode, so that way you get a more even viewing experience. Pyra is just destroying everything. These fountains supposedly mean something, but I don't... The guide isn't extremely clear on what that is. Alright, so we're gonna go down this way. As we can see, there's a dead end here. We're just gonna map it. Oh no, 1 point of damage. Oh no, 1 point of damage. Yeah, the level range for this section is about 8 to 16. I believe. I'm kind of looking at this the same way I look at my Uber maps. It's like, if I'm facing this direction, if I'm facing south, then that's a left-hand turn and that's a right. Yeah. Actually want to be careful because there's a hole in the floor here that leads to the sub-level, and I'm actually just mapping it out, as I said, so that way when I use the wisdom seed, it fills in all the squares. That way, the two maps that I'm looking at actually make sense. I do want to go this way. Oh, we have 3 groups this time. See how they got tricky with me there? Yay, I got an angel feather. Yeah, and if the grouping ends up like 5 enemies, Pyra will hit them all with the whips. Our next objective is for Pyra, as far as weapons, she's pretty much going to be using the Thorn Whip for quite some time. Her next weapon that I'm concerned with is called the Hex Whip, and it is a cursed item that has a 33% chance of tangling up, but it is so powerful that it almost doesn't matter. And it's also somewhat rare for it to fire that off on the first round. It's somewhat rare for it to become entangled on the first round. As I said, I played this game years ago. This is like the 3rd time I've owned this game. I've bought it and sold it and bought it and sold it. I do not need herbs at all. Who took 1 point of damage? There we go. Good enough. Again, I'm just doing like a completionist collection here. So I'm going to get everything so that there's absolutely no reason for me to ever come back to this place except to get the items I can't get until I get the magic rope. Let's see. I don't want to turn this way yet. It's a chest beak. He's worth good experience, though. I remember battling these things at level 10 when I was 13. Oh, God. Doing good on gold, 5309. Alright, so we're gonna go back around this way, past these puddles. Oh no! It's kind of interesting because the AI of this game is actually smart enough in most cases that if you are way over leveled and like one group of enemies sees you slaughter the other group with reckless abandon in one hit, they flee. It's like more than 50% probability that any enemies I don't kill in the first attack flee. If they surprise attack me, the likelihood of them fleeing from me is greater than 50%. It's kind of hilarious. And I'm going to enjoy this power as long as I'm going to enjoy it and abuse it as long as possible. But yeah, that's the trick, kids. All you got to do is you got to is just keep attacking that first Kaiser Crab over and over and over again. And you will very rapidly level up. Just a little patience. You don't have to spend that many hours doing it. Honestly, it was like 6 to 8. And I was gaining gold so that way I could buy all the best weapons in the shop anyway. Weapons and armor in the shop regardless, so I'm stocked. I think I'm stocked until we get past the Cave of Courage, which is next. Alright. Oh boy. And I'm making sure that Pyra hits the largest groups first because she has that group weapon. And as far as I can tell, it never misses. Oh no, it's a Kaiser Crab. Just use club until the end, okay? You'll be fine. I mean, I'm pretty much set on weapons and armor until the trader opens up and I can start acquiring and using. Yeah, sorry about that. Man, the Thorn Whip is great until I do, yes. I have one on the hero and one on Pyra. Not a Pyra, Milo. He's the only other character that can use it. So I'm just destroying everything left and right. I don't even need this woven rope because I already have one. like I said, I'm just going in account. I'm just just going counterclockwise around this part of the dungeon, slaughtering everything and hoping I go up to level 21 and 22 respectively. I mean, eventually I'll achieve the objective, but I'm thoroughly mapping it out. Like, so when I use the wisdom seed, you'll see the whole map. And it's going pretty quick too, because obviously I'm over leveled for this section, so I'm just blasting through everything like it's not even there. I think maybe 2 enemies have actually attacked me and they did like maximum 2 points of damage. It's kind of sad, really. You know what? I have not, oddly enough. As good as I am at it, I've never had the patience to get all the way through it. And I know this corridor doesn't go anywhere, but once again, we're on a completionist mapping mission. Plus, I also want to see all the enemy types that they have out there. But yeah, oddly enough, I've never beat this game. I watched a buddy of mine do it, but I never had the patience. Oh, we finally got attacked from a puddle. There we go. This will be exciting. I mean, for all of 4 seconds when we destroyed them in 2 hits. Yeah, like they'll put these loops in here where you just go around in a circle for no reason. You gotta love that. And then Kaiser Crab always comes from the left. That way they only had to create 1 animation cycle. Economical. It doesn't matter what order I attack him in because Pyro will kill these vampire bats in 1 hit. I was originally going to play Time Stalkers for the Dreamcast, but I'm having a little bit of trouble with my capture equipment. For some reason, it's negatively impacting the game's overlay, and so it doesn't play correctly. And I have to figure that out. But until then, we're going to play some Genesis and Sega CD classics. And I've got a few. But yeah, it's like I don't even need healing items or magic right now. Yes, Shining the Holy Ark. And I'm considering playing that next. But I'm not sure because I like to take a break and change things up a little bit, maybe do like a palate cleanser. But it is definitely something I've talked about on stream many, many times. So please be sure to follow my channel because I probably will be playing Shining the Holy Ark before too long. Especially since I'm enjoying this so much and everybody seems to be enjoying this stream so much as well. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and use another wisdom seed because I got myself turned around during the conversation, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, I'm on the right end now. I'm exactly where I want to be. And I'm going to try very hard to win this one because I know the difficulty scales way up once you get to level 3 of the Labyrinth. And I'm not talking about the trials, I'm talking about like actual floor 3. Because you have the 4 trials and then 5 floors. And then once it gets to level 3, whoo, the difficulty scales up massively. I think the farthest I've ever personally gotten is through the trials. Oh. I remember when I was 14 and this used to scare the crap out of me. It'd pop up and you'd be like, ah! Yeah, but I'm talking about after the trials, then the 3rd floor. See, because we're not even counting floors yet. When you enter the Labyrinth, you're on the 1st floor, and then there's a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th floor where Dark Soul is. So technically there's 9 stages in this game. So that would be like stage, what, 7? Alright, give me 1 second, folks. Let me just make sure I'm paying attention to my mapping run here. I want to make sure I don't get too turned around here. Yeah. Oh, I know. But like once we get to the, that's kind of the joke I'm making though, is that once I get to the 3rd floor, then it actually gets hard. And you see, by that time I'll probably be level 40, at least. Plus, for funsies, we're gonna make an effort to find the Earth Hammer and the flute, so that way we can drop the Ogre Foot on Crystal Slimes and try to get to level 70. Which is totally unnecessary to beat the game. You could really beat this game at level 48. That's the central corridor. We don't want to go there yet. Yeah, these ridiculously pointless caverns over here just to lead you down the Primrose Path. But yeah, we're going to be looking for the corridor of Crystal Slimes, and we're going to be looking for the, yeah, we got to get the Forbidden Box. Well, Forbidden Box is not as reliable, but if you can get the flute or the Earth Hammer, you can destroy like the entire group of Crystal Slimes in one hit. And that's 30,000 experience apiece. I had a buddy back in '96 who had a save file. He showed me the end of the game long before the internet could. But yeah, the Forbidden Box can sometimes curse you. It can sometimes drop curses on you, so it's better to get the flute or the hammer, because even though they break, you can fix them. And then we got this huge room here. Yeah. This game's got so much good stuff in it. It's so underrated. This game just does not get enough love, I think. Okay, let me do a 180 here. Like I said, I want to map out this whole area so that way... Skeletor! Joke's on you, He-Man! I'm into that shit! Yeah. Oh no, it's a great game. I have it. I've played it. I've never beat it either. But once again, I think it's, blame it on my ADHD. There's a lot of very difficult RPGs that I've never completed. And as I've gotten older, my patience for abusing the leveling system to make things easier for me has grown exponentially. Like, I'll just go cross-eyed for 2 hours and, gain 10 levels, if necessary. Uh-oh, pumpkin heads. Again, these guys would be a menace if I was underleveled. We're still gaining XP at a good clip, though. I mean, I'll probably hit level 22 on the hero and level 21 on Milo and Pyra pretty quickly, I think. And my objective for this session is to clear at least this floor and possibly the next. Obviously, there's some stuff we won't be able to do until we get the magic rope, but... which unfortunately doesn't come until we get to like the 8th floor, the 7th or 8th floor. But what are you gonna do, you know? Oh, go ahead and I'll go ahead and cast a spell. Well, if I'm not 100% completionist, I mean, I'll live. But... ah, there you go. I knew it was one of the later floors, though. Like, I'm not even playing off the guide right now. I'm literally just looking at a map. And for the most part, it's purely for expedience. Like, I could wander around aimlessly in here forever and probably never die. It's kind of weird, though, because the map shows the... I guess... oh, there is a water puddle there. See, now that's a weird graphics glitch. The map shows the water puddle on either side of the corner, but you don't see it unless you approach it from that direction. Isn't that weird? Alright, so we want to go down here, and there's an item down here, or possibly a chest peak. I'm letting that part of it be a surprise. Don't even need it. Just stuff to sell. I can't wait till the trader is open, so that way... because that's pretty much where I'll be shopping for the rest of the game. Alright. I do need to look at the items on the map real quickly here for one thing, though. Oh, I need to go back. Every time I look up, I'm looking the wrong direction. Do I have any more wisdom seeds? No. Nope. I'm a dumbass. Alright. It's not the end of the world. I meant to hit view, not egress, but oh well. I can sell off some of this crap I don't need. Bye-bye. I love how some of the shopkeepers react to having the menu push them aside. That's always so funny to me. The only thing I'm going to keep is the wing. Yeah, it's like I don't even need herbs. Alright. This will give us an opportunity to see how close we are to leveling anyway. $4,674, $5,120, and $1,224. So Pyro's going to go up pretty soon. Yep. Alright, back into the dungeon. Let's do this right this time. Oh no. I suppose I could cast Peace and not be attacked at all. Really? Let me turn the game down slightly again. It feels like it got louder for some reason. The music is fantastic in this game. This is Motoi Sakuraba at his finest. Sakuraba's worked with Climax, Camelot, oh yeah, I did need to issue a correction on that. Last week I was chastised for mixing up which company became Camelot. It was Sonic Software Planning that became Camelot. They were involved in this game, but they weren't credited on the front side. They were credited in the end credits. Climax was the primary developer, and it was commissioned by Sega. So if that's not confusing, I don't know what is. And it's like Climax sadly went out of business in 2015. But they're responsible for mashup games like Time Stalkers for the Dreamcast, Dark Savior for the Sega Saturn. Excellent game. Very difficult. Especially because it's rotated like this. So when you're trying to, it has action platforming elements to it that are really annoying because you have to time your jumps precisely. Otherwise, like, you fall down like 50 stories. And Dark Savior is also on my list. It's just, it's not pressing because I'm not very good at doing what's necessary to get the best possible ending, which is you have to capture and defeat Balan in the first, 30 minutes? Otherwise, it's impossible to get the best ending. Sadly, none of the characters in Dark Savior were included in Time Stalkers. Is it? Boy. I could probably run away from everything at this point. Shit. Oh, okay, this is the way I want to go. That's the bad part about it. Every time I look away to talk to stream, I forget where the hell I am. You turn once. Wait till we get to the levels with the spinners on them, huh? And you have to, like, back into them to go the way you want to go. That's not going to be confusing at all. Alright, so here's where we are. And there's really no faster way, we just have to go all the way back around. Yeah, this is where we wanted to be. And then... Is it? Yeah, if this keeps up, I will probably cast Peace for a little bit, so that way we can explore unencumbered. Did I skip this area down here? Good God, I skipped this entire area down here. So I guess it's just as well. Ah, smelling salts, a revive item that I won't be needing for quite some time. I think I'm turned around again. Nope, I'm going the right way. Yeah, I completely skipped these 2 treasure boxes. I mean, 100 gold, who cares, right? But leave no treasure behind. Alright, so that wasn't so bad. Crap. Now, what I will do is I'm going to use some of the spells at some point, like while we're mapping. Not really, but I'm going to use some of the spells at some point just to show, you know, some variety of stuff going on here. But for now, I'm pretty much using all my magic points using View because it's very easy to get turned around here. Okay, this is the way I want to go. It's one thing I've always hated about dungeon crawlers like this is if you don't leave a mental trail of breadcrumbs, you're just screwed. This is the one. This is the turn we want. But yeah, I fouled up because we need to rescue Hila. Largely because of Pyra's less than heroic chicanery. It's the right thing to do. Alright, here That'll be hilarious is if we get attacked here and then we get attacked at the water in one step. Depoison. Alright, we need to go past some fountains here. I forget, I think I need to check at least one of these fountains. One of these fountains produces something. Alright, let's go to the let's go back to the guide now. But not at this time. Aren't you the kids that I met the other day? It's funny that when you find him, he has the enemy encounter music playing. So this is a thing that you don't learn organically, and that is that when you find people in the dungeon, they actually become your partners. And will randomly attack. I think they had a mechanic similar to this, although it was more visual in like Lunar 2, where you would have NPCs join your party and attack. And apparently everything he does is a kill shot. So we're gonna go ahead and complete this trial and take him back to town. So that way we get a little story clip. And then he'll join our party for a while, which will make things even easier. Now, we can't get this, because I think what's behind this locked door is, that's the forbidden box, and we won't get that until we get the jailer's key much later on in the game. Alright, but we're so close to the end of this area, we're just going to go ahead and finish it off. I don't know why this big room is here. I get the impression that it was set up for like a rare encounter or something. Like if you wander around in there long enough, you'll get a unique enemy or something. But there's some stuff that people just haven't figured out about this game. But like in map creation terms, a big room like that is typically called an arena. This is a new palette swap. Well, we are getting towards the end of the trial, so seeing new enemy variants is probably not surprising. So that's the first time they've successfully put me to sleep. Oh, he ran away. Okay, so I did open this box. I totally forgot. I was like, did I open this or not? Oh, pobrecito, he missed. Alright, so there's the fountain. So there's an item, probably a Chesapeake. And a wisdom seed. I mean, they have their value. Ah, yes. Destroy them. Pyra went up a level. Whee! An awesome blow. That's what I meant to do. Isn't it kind of sussy to say that the undead dies? Ugh. See, that's the problem. It broke it up into like 3 or 4 groups here. Just attack. I can't remember if the level 4 magic hits everything in the room. This encounter rate is getting ridiculous. What the fuck, dude? Boy, they are hardcore trying to keep me away from this altar. That's the most damage I've taken since starting this session. Here we are. Woo! Trial passed. Strength. 1 down, 3 to go. But we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to go back to town and heal Gila. Oops. What the hell? Egress. We're out. Actually, I do need to use the inn. I mean, he didn't really help me all that much to begin with, so I'm not that worried about it. I don't think there's anything new here. Nope. Alright, we're out of here. $34.46, 38, 30, 89, 30. I gotta work on my words here. Do. I do. Let's see if we can blast through the Cave of Courage. Alright. Oh, that's why I got mixed up. I was like, where the hell am I going? How much inventory space do I have? I got enough for a little while. This frickin' guy. Alright. Well, that was mildly annoying. Alright, so let's just remember for a moment that I can get bad RNG. Alright. Slime saps magic points, but it usually conceals great items that you can sell. Not that anybody needed that. All right. Now that we've cleared out those items, recover our magic points because they're going to be they may become slightly more essential now. We'll sell off some of this excess crap we don't need. Alright, for now we'll keep all this stuff. I think I've got just enough inventory space to get us through the next section. I would. And we are going to continue on to the Cave of Courage. Alright, so to do that, we need to go back through the bronze door. Ugh. You know what? I think I will use some magic. Pyra. Peace. Let's get like a minute of not being attacked by the enemies. Double check something to make sure I didn't skip anything important. Oh boy, there's gonna be slime in this next cave. I'm excited about that. Let me tell you what. Tell you what. Close my email here so my stuff actually works. I don't believe I need the map for the Cave of Strength right now. So let's go Cave of Courage. Open a new tab. I found an old mapping site on archive.org that was part of GeoCities way back in the day, and it's got rather extensive and detailed maps. Alright. Ah, it's a Kaiser Crab. And what's the first monster we encounter? The Kaiser Crab. Let's see here. Oops. There we go, that's what I want to do. this becomes an every 1 to 2 steps thing, I'm going to definitely reactivate these for a while. All right. Trial of Courage. Here we go. I think all the trials have this wooden motif. Some level. All right. Interesting. All right, let's Tortolide. All right, there's an event monster that we need to find. Let's see if I understood the assignment here. All right, I think we got this.
just going back here for like momentary game design commentary. It's like, why would you have a single space like this that is quite obviously going to nowhere? Like, it's not even a trick. There's nothing there. You search the ground, there's nothing to find. Alright, down to the sub-level. A wild orc as opposed to a domesticated one. Alright, I'm gonna take a breather for just a moment here. Huh? What happened? Oh, wall. Sorry. I just had to take a break for a minute. I'm not leaving or anything, I'm just finishing off the last remnants of these burritos. Corridor. Frosted nuts. I grabbed honey roasted peanuts by mistake, and so they're like honey nut clusters. But actually, this is good because honey is actually a great natural antihistamine. And as you all know, I have the allergies. Alright. Move forward a bit, huh? Alright, once again, just some completionism. They put this search feature in here, and I know it's not just for, like, literally 5 points in the whole goddamn game. I vaguely remember playing this a long time ago and using the search feature a lot, occasionally just finding junk laying on the floor. Not amazing stuff, just like herbs and stuff. Something called a clodhopper ran away. Oh my god. A Attack of the Failed Pizza Company mascot. I'm just going all the way around the circuit to map everything out, as I said. Oh. Here it is. Mini boss. This is the closest thing we get to bosses in this game. Who the hell did I cast it on? Oh my god. Alright, if this is how we're gonna be. I have found the Orb of Truth. And what truths will it reveal? It's literally an enemy called a Clodhopper. Well, that's gotta be an inside joke to somebody in Japan. I mean, at least the visual. Alright, so are we back on the first floor? Oh, I know where we are now. Alright, so now we're back on the previous floor. Alright. Whoop. No, this is definitely where I wanted to go. We're okay, we're okay. Slime is so annoying. Alright, we're done with that. How annoying. Alright, I'm gonna partially map this section, but I'm not gonna cross the slime. Because the only thing that's on the other side is a jailer's key door that I can't open. Ah, the tentacle monster. It likes the girls. And like I said, there's slime down here, and there's a jailer's key door on the other side of that. turning right. Hey, went up a level. Oh. He's like, hello! He just wants a friendly handshake. And death cuddles. Alright. Read ahead on the guide here real fast. Ah. But we're gonna come back because I'm gonna go ahead and complete the trial, and then we're gonna. Actually, there is a way back. Interesting that there's two ways to go about this. Yeah. All right. Yes. All right. Oh ho. That all you got? So what is item 13? It's a bronze shield that I do not need. Brimfowl. You know, this would be a great item if I actually needed it. That's okay, we're near the end of the trial anyway. And we don't really need magic points right now, so I'm not worried about it. Now we are going to come back here because there's a bunch more treasures before we move on to the next area. So right back in. So that was the door we passed through earlier, so we need to go through this door. Just a dead end. There should be a treasure box at the end here. Yikes. It's kind of funny that Pyra is doing all of the weapon heavy lifting. Actually, before I continue too much further, I'm going to need to offload some of these items. I mean, if we're going through here looking for stuff, and there's at least 5 treasures over here, then I'm going to need more than 3 spaces in my inventory. I mean, it's just basic math, right? Yep. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna give a smelling salt. To Pyra. Now everybody has a smelling salt. It's not really necessary to do that. I may as well heal up, because I'm gonna be crossing more slime, so making sure I have enough magic points to and then we'll do a safety save while we're at it, so I don't forget. $84.42, $93.90, at $45.05. Oh yeah. Yes. Also, it's been a while since we stopped by the castle, so just to see if there's any plot developments. Indeed. And we're not going to talk to Tristan because then we have to give back the tiara, which we're still using for the moment. Just fascinating little tidbits, you know, showing that if you were playing this game without a guide, like, you know, this is back in 91 and everybody's like, oh, well, what do I do now? Characters all over the place give you clues. Now, we're going to cast Peace because I don't want to be annoyed for a hot minute. I was wondering if I was going to get attacked by a Kaiser Crab or not. Lacy. All right. Treasure hunting we go. All right. Shoot. Alright, so this is a dead end. This is what we want to do. Got lost for a moment there. Easy to do. All these damn corridors look the same. And I used to remember when I thought these things were such a threat. Hold! I hate this. And then the worst part is, like, you come partway down here and they give you a momentary reprieve and then they hit you with the slime again. And I gotta say, knowing that it's coming doesn't help. Like, it doesn't make it better. Oh, okay, good. I still have 5 inventory spots left. Another angel feather. Ah, it's a monster. Dead. Another Morning Star. $100 gold. Yeah, it's a good thing I really don't need spells right now while I'm doing these item hunts. Because this sapping slime is really annoying. Like, I don't honestly know if we're like charting risk versus reward. If the items that I got over here would have been truly worth going through all that slime. Like, if we're criticizing game design 31 years after the fact, right? Like I'm doing right now. I'd have to really think about that. Like, if I was playing the game straight and not over leveling myself to advance through areas quickly. Like I said, the first time I attempted to play this game 30 years ago, when it was new, every time we hit that slime, we were screwed. Party wiping and getting sent back to town. So tired. What's going on, Shen? Right? Well, it's an artificial way of ramping up the difficulty. In my opinion, you know, it's just... like, you're not actually making the game, oh, shit. That sucks. Sorry, man. Alright, I'm gonna go straight down. We're gonna take a turn. I'm just item hunting at the moment. And also doing some light level grinding. There you go. All is not lost, right? Yeah, that does kind of suck. Yeah, like D-poison? You can get it so cheaply. And I'm not gonna need smelling salts for quite some time. Alright, so I guess it's time to get out of here. Actually, let's just use an item. We'll go back to town, sell off all this excess crap. Stream stickers just advanced to level 12, so my bot advanced to level 12. That's hilarious. Right? Well, that just means I've had it for a while. 22 gold for smelling salts, huh? But he really looks put out every time I sell something, huh? Every time that inventory pops. I've never seen anything like this before, except you tried to sell me one, and the other merchant sent you one over that I sold earlier. So don't lie to me, bro. Alright, so it looks like there's only one more item left to get in the Cave of Courage, and that is a Darkness Rod, which again, I'm going to do a reasonable item completionist run of this game, as far as items that are obtainable through chests or unlocked doors and hidden areas. Now, if they are extraordinarily rare drops, I'm not as committed to that. So just wanted to be clear about that. However, there are a few items that I do want to get. Like I said, I want to get the Earth Hammer and the Ogre Flute. Because those items will allow us to kill crystal slimes, which will hugely improve my leveling, my over-leveling later in the game, so. I don't think there's anything else I need to sell, but let me double check here. Yeah, I don't think he's, I don't think the item shops refresh until I complete the 4 trials. So, since I got about 40 minutes left on this stream, I started a little late, so I'm gonna do a full 3 hours on this, since I got a little bit of time left, or well, at least 25 minutes. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start the Cave of Truth. All right, replenish our magic points. Alright, so for now I can close the map for the... Yes, we will record the exploits. Alright, let me refresh my drink since folks are showing up now. I figure we'll give this at least 30 more minutes, just to make it a nice round number. Hold on a second. I'm gonna clean off my hands. This Dream World Coke is awful. But I developed a taste for something called Rooster Booster at the Circle K. And when I mix it with the Pepsi Zero Sugar, it tastes just like when I make Diet Pepsi with Rooster Booster. And I gotta get rid of this stuff somehow, because I still got... Ugh. Oh, thank God, I'm down to 2 cans left. This thing tastes like Fix-A-Flat. Like, if you were to actually be able to consume Fix-A-Flat without dying, I feel like that's what it would taste like. Dream World Zero Sugar. Is that what it's supposed to be? Is it supposed to be mango peach? God. Is that what it's supposed to be? I couldn't identify the flavor. See, knowing that might actually psychologically alter. Knowing that might actually alter my brain's perception of the flavor of this, it might not be so bad. But man, the diet version? Right? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is it's awful. Like when you put Fix-A-Flat into your car, into your tire, you can smell it, and the way it smells makes me think of this flavor. Like I know that sounds like some weird synesthesia, but the space flavor, huh? I mean, it's tolerable. I found that if I mix it with other diet sodas, it's not so bad, but it's just like if I mix it with Coke Zero, like regular Coke Zero Sugar, or if I mix it with, this used to be called Pepsi Max, but if I mix it with Pepsi Zero Sugar, then it's drinkable. And plus, this is my last 2 liter of Pepsi Zero Sugar until tomorrow, so I didn't wake up until about 30 minutes before stream, and then I had tummy upset, so I was in the bathroom. That's why I started late. But yeah, the only reason I got it was because I got the what size container was that? Was that a 10-pack or whatever? I got a case of it at McGarry's, the local discount grocer, for $2. So I figured, well, 10 or 12 cans for $2 seems like a pretty good deal. The sugar version is actually pretty decent. It's just the diet version that's awful. And I had that same problem with Stardust. I think that's the space flavor you're talking about. The sugar version was actually somewhat pleasant, but the diet version is terrible. And I can't drink the sugar version because I'm pre-diabetic, so the last thing I want to do is, start drinking sugary sodas again. Hey, you know what? Space Coke is fine with me. Alright, pray for me. Yeah, I can taste it now. It's definitely some kind of mango flavor. You're right about that. I just prefer the plain stuff. I've developed a taste for it over the years, and I can't do it, Captain. I just can't do it. Well, I have a very strong preference. So, my sort of top tier is Pepsi Zero Sugar, Coke Zero Sugar, just the plain varieties, and then my next favorite is actually a store brand. Oh, I know. I bought a case of marshmallow flavor, and again, that makes it taste like Rooster Booster. But marshmallow was actually a better mix with the Pepsi Zero. Right. See, now I haven't tried the Pixel one. I have no idea if that one's any good or not. But I did get like at least 12 cans of the marshmallow stuff, and I couldn't drink it by itself. I had to cut it with regular Coke Zero. And then it tastes like Circle K Rooster Booster, which the diet version is awful. But the regular version. Strawberry watermelon. See, now that you've said it, I will think about it. And I'm sure that's what Rooster Booster is too, because it's pink. Like, you could drink straight Rooster Booster, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's meant to. It's designed to spike your soda. Okay, so now we're back to the main entrance here, and this time we're gonna go this way a few paces, and then we're gonna go straight up the middle here because we have to reveal something. Oh, was it? Okay. So you notice how this wall glows weirdly? The other walls don't do that. They don't glow like that. So this wall is automatically sus. So we use the Orb of Truth, and we get the Grim Wall. Which every time we want to go this way, we have to defeat the... yeah. Every time we want to go this way, we have to defeat the Grim Wall. Let's see if I can do it with regular attacks. Ooh. Owie. Ouchie. That was a hurt. I don't know if I need to do the heal level 2 on her. Yeah, I did. Oh well. Man, that was a hit. That was a hard hit. Right? That was a palpable hit. Alright. Woof. Uh-oh, Minotaurs. Alright, let's start busting shit up here. We'll show off some spells for grins. They really weren't that tough. Grimfowl. I was victorious. As if it was ever in doubt. Well, you seem to have been abandoned here, injured Grimfowl. Alright, so where exactly are we now? Alright. Now, we're not going to go down this corridor. There's no reason to go down this corridor. It's just slime for the sake of being slime. He cast Quick and missed. Once again, same thing. Not gonna map that part of the corridor because I think there's armor or something later on that makes us immune to slime, like the mithril armor or something. Like, interestingly enough, you don't get any items that protect the hero from the slime. But what's funny is he doesn't have any magic, so it can't hurt him anyway. Again, just being thorough in my mapping. At least as thorough as I can be under the circumstances. Alright, new enemy group. Now we're starting to get to the point to where stuff doesn't die in one hit. So we're gonna have to watch that in case they drop things like spores and poisons and stuff like that on us. Let's see how they do against Blaze 3. That was pretty good. Okay. Could you imagine a four-legged toadstool running away from you? Boy. Actually, go ahead and do that. I love it when they waste time casting a magic spell. Alright, and now the Cave of Truth. Waiting for the map to open. Since it's an archived page that technically doesn't exist anymore, it's a little tricky getting these good maps open. But this one's the most detailed map that I've found so far. Alright, quickly switch to the guide here. Aha! But this ASCII map is terrible. Alright, so I need to get something called the false idol. And where is that? Alright, so first of all, where am I starting? Down here. Oh, a little bit tougher enemy now. Owie. Ouch. Holy shit, dude. That was harsh. That was a beating, my friends. Alright, maybe we will cut it off at 3 hours. So it's 2 hours, 58 minutes, and 18 seconds. Alright, right, let me poop out of here. Egress. Bye-bye. Oof, that was rough. But I think I know what I'm going to be doing to level grind. I'm going to level grind until those fuckers are easy. So that's going to be my homework assignment. Well, god damn it. Come on, overlay, refresh. Thank you. Alright, let's see how close we are to leveling. $44. Alright. Whew. Wait. There we go. I want to make sure that, fix it. Alright. That was rough. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. Like, not all the enemies in that cave are like that. It's just the sea stallions, which I'm gonna sit at that puddle and work it in the off time. Who knows? I may be level 35 by the time you next see me. Oh, that's serious clown car right there. All right, so that's it for this week's installment of Shining in the Darkness. Be sure to join me on trovo.live/MacPaladin on Saturday for Overwatch shenanigans. And I believe Varias will actually be trying out a new guest star feature, so that way she can feature Mau Mau on her Twitch channel. So that's twitch.tv/Varias. And of course, Sunday we will be back with more Macross Eternal Love Song. Hopefully we will actually complete the scenario this time in a little more timely fashion. And additionally, on Sunday evening, we will be back on Red Side, City of Villains. Now, I'm going to be creating we're going to be on New Dawn for both Red Side and Blue Side. So I'm going to be creating a custom character that I'm going to jam as many pets as I can as secondary powers. In other words, they're not going to have any usual secondary powers if I can avoid it. It's going to be all pets. So we're going to have some fun with that, just summoning entire armies of nonsense. I'm looking forward to it. So, until then, I'm your host, Mac Paladin. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, and don't forget to follow and subscribe if you are so inclined. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.